Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Miss
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks. How about you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Sure.
So I understand you're just finishing up your freshman year at UWM.
This is true. It's been cool. College is a little different than high school. A little more freedom,
Absolutely.
a little more
Yeah.
like leeway, but it's like the academics a little like they're a little tougher. So
Yeah.
it's been okay.
So did you enjoy your first official year?
I did. I have to say I did. I met a lot of cool cats. It was just challenging to transition from having school from 7:45 all the way to like 3. Now it's like you only have a couple classes a day, every other day. Friday classes. Like what do you do in your free time? You gotta stay focused, but it's hard. So much fun going on,
Yeah.
But I really did enjoy myself.
Well, we certainly missed you here. We
Thank
missed
you.
your fun attitude and personality. So the reason why I brought you in here today, I just feel as a guidance counselor, I want to make sure that our students have the easiest transition from high school to college as possible. So I was going to ask you a few questions about things that maybe you would change, or after your first year of college you would do differently, if you could, from high school to college. And if it's okay with you, I'm going to jot a few notes down. That's
Sure.
all right? Okay. So overall, what did you feel your high school did well or not so well to prepare you academically for college?
I would have to say the structure, like the curriculum of classes, is pretty much similar to like my freshman gen ed courses, which was really cool because I feel like I didn't really have to go outside the box to try to fit in with what the teacher wanted. I feel like I already knew what they were expecting because it was similar to high school, so that was cool. I feel like high school, the thinking is more not abstract. It's more like you have to think a certain way.
Right.
And in college, you have more leeway to explain your reasoning and you're more persuasive and statements
More
and stuff.
freedom.
More freedom just to express your ideas, and as long as you express what you feel and can back it up with facts and research, you can pass.
Okay.
In high school, it's more like a specific thing. You have to have this certain criteria in order to get the A or the B or whatever. And I think some high schools need to start looking at ways to help us think more critically.
Okay, so you feel that you would like high school to allow the students to express their feelings more? Is that easier to
Just more
learn that way?
Not express feelings per se, but just more abstract thinking, more hands-on thinking, more than just structured thinking. I feel and I guess high school is a different age. Our brains we're not developed maturely to think okay, on our feet, real life situations. But overall, the curriculum's about the same. Course load probably is about the same, maybe more in high school, more busy work, and college is more papers and exams. So that's pretty cool. But yeah.
So you feel that high school was very black and white, and
Sure.
to better prepare for college, if high school teachers wanted more variety in ways to thinking, that would help to adjust to
I
college.
like that
course.
high school. I think high school is a lot more black and white. College, we have people from China and I don't know, Saudi Arabia. So it's they're thinking it's gonna be totally different than how Americans think, and it's okay. You know what I mean? They don't have to follow a specific structure because they weren't raised that way or they weren't brought out that way. So when you're in college, anything goes as long as you can back it up and it's along the lines of the same topic. So I think it's pretty cool.
So, talk a little bit more about the culture, the different culture experience at college compared to high school. Do you find a lot more adversity there?
Definitely. Well, I went to Marion's private, so it's a lot more similar like races, I guess, like a lot more Caucasians with the same like religion, background and stuff. But in college, so many different more cultures, so many different more religions, so many different more like sexualities and stuff.
Sure.
It's just like a big melting pot full of people with like no one has the same probably whole like characteristic list. Like that's the exact same. So that's really cool. And I think like Marion didn't really prepare me for that because Marion's not as diverse, but like what high school really is, like this is a public school and ours is a private school.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like with me having an open mind, it wasn't hard for me to adapt to meet new people and like want to learn more about different cultures and different religions and stuff because like that is interesting to me.
Right.
About seeing how other people communicate and stuff like that. So I felt like I was down with it. I was ready to, meet other people and figure out their like life stories and stuff. But Marion, no, it didn't really prepare me to do that. He just really taught me about like how to be respectful to a human being. You know what I mean? Like of any race, but like not how to specifically not be like, I don't know, judgmental or biased or like have like an ignorance toward a race. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. That's great. So what do you feel your high school did well or not so well to prepare you in terms of life skills for living and studying away from home? Because at college you're on your own now. In high school you obviously had your parents there.
Yeah, okay. So life skills, we'll hit that first. Life skills, I would say, I didn't really learn a lot of life skills from my professors, my teachers in high school. I learned a lot of life skills from my friends, my parents, my friends' parents, you know what I mean? Like outside of the school, which I guess is, common. We could have had more like, well, I did take a finance class, like with checkbooks and stuff like that, but I really didn't pay attention because I didn't have a checkbook. But I'm like, I don't need to learn this right now.
Right.
I didn't have any like cooking classes, didn't have any like of those like wood shop or like car maintenance or mechanics, stuff like that. We didn't have any of those. I think we just had like gym and art, stuff like that. So that really, and life skills, no, did not really prepare me well.
With the life skills, so what I'm getting is that you felt that you didn't have classes to prepare you for life, but that didn't bother you at the time because you didn't.
At the time, when you're in high school, you don't really focus on the future. You focus on the now. Like, what do I need to do now so I can get this A? What do I need to do so I can do my homework quick so I can go to this party tonight, so I can go to this game, go to the prom. So you're not thinking about, I should probably really learn how to balance my checkbook so when I get to college when I'm 22, I need to. No, you're not thinking about that. I wasn't. At least I wasn't. I was thinking about, man, I need to get this paper done by Friday so I can go out on Saturday so my mom don't yell at me, stuff like that.
Right.
So like life skills, not that I wanted to learn them. I didn't really care that we did it, but now it's like looking back, it's like could have used some little pointers in life. So I could,
Good.
So not mess up, I guess, as frequently in college. But as for what was the other one, studying?
Academically, right. Do you feel...
Academically, yeah, for sure, man. We prepared me for that. We had a lot of homework assignments. We had a lot of papers, a lot of take-home stuff, a lot of group work. And that's essentially what, college is how well can you formulate your ideas and put them on paper? How well can you communicate with a group and get something done? And I feel like in high school, that really did prepare us for college life.
That's great. That's very good to hear. So, as life skills, you don't think that Marion prepared you well enough. However, on the academic side, you feel you were prepared from the high school to college transition for your studies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it.
Thank you. So now, have you changed any of your goals from high school to college? Your life goals, how has that changed for you?
Yeah, when I was in high school, it was like, I just want to graduate. I want to get an athletic scholarship, so I'm gonna pay for college. And
Which, congratulations, by the way. I should have mentioned that earlier.
Thanks.
Very proud of you.
That was really my main focus. I didn't really want to like go out and help people. I mean, I did, but like that wasn't on my first. I had like a priority list. The first thing was to get my school paid for. Bam. Second thing was to obviously graduate. Bam. Third thing was to, I don't know, pick a really fun school, have fun. Bam.
Sure.
I wasn't really thinking like I should probably pick a school that has my major. I didn't even know I wanted to major until I got to college, which is fine, I guess. But now my goals are still to graduate, obviously. To actually make an impact in another person's life, rather than be in school or like throughout just like life experiences.
Okay.
So doing a lot of community service, join a sorority, maybe, you know, reach out to people like minorities and stuff like that. And I really want to connect with other cultures. Just because America's not just black and white, obviously. You know, we're a melting pot. We have so many different cultures, so many different people coming in and out. And I just think that in high school, I mean, I noticed the different people, but I never was like, I want to know their story. I want to know, like, what's their life? What are they about? You know what I mean? Like, now I really, like, sit down, look at people, like, in my class. I'm just like, okay, this is so cool. We got a Hispanic person over here, African American, got Chinese person. What? I want to know. I want to get to know these people.
Right.
I want them to impact my life. I want to impact their life. So those are my goals now.
That's great. So in high school, it was more about Amber and Amber's needs.
Right.
And now,
goals,
after first year of college, you're experiencing everybody else. There's more people in the world besides.
I'm just maturing, which is crazy. My mother would be so proud.
I'm
just maturing into someone that is just, like, I'm not a little high school little girl, like, oh, in high school, you know, you're going through puberty, everything's just like, me.
Right.
It's all about me, what I want. When you get to college, you have to, like, I mean, it's hard, it's struggling, like, we're trying to survive all together, you know what I mean? So it's like, we have to come together some type of way to either pass this test, pass this group project, I don't know, make rent on time, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we all have to come together and not be so self-centered and selfish.
That's great. You've been doing a lot of talk. Are you thirsty at all? Are you warm?
I would love some water. Do you want me to pour? You got it.
I got it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. How is school going? How academically, volleyball? I've been keeping track of the team. You guys had a great season.
Thank you so much. We had a great season. That's been fun. And I think school has been a little easier because I had so much structure. Like, we have study tables, we have, you know, if we're on the road, we have study hours on the bus. Like, you know what I mean? It's just so much study time. So I really, if I do fail, it's on me, not on the coaches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think your freshman year has been pretty fun. My grades are, like, they're okay.
That's
they're
great.
decent. A's and B's. Just trying to make it. So, you know, it's not too bad.
Good. I know you were a very slim group of kids, students, being an athlete. Is there any way to help other athletes from the high school? How was the transition, just being an athlete? I know not many of you, but was that challenging?
Academically, okay, so volleyball we start in August, first week of August. So we start practice before we have actual class, which is great because you get to get into the flow of things with volleyball, and then bam, school starts. Cool. So you're already in the flow of volleyball or whatever sport you're doing, and then you have school. So you're thinking, oh my God, now I got practice in the afternoon. I got class in the morning, class at night. I can't handle this. Oh my God. The cool thing is you got your teammates who've already been in your shoes. They can tell you how to calm down, how to plan, how do you know who to meet, who to talk to. If you need ever just a day off, coach got you. Let her know. She's cool with it. And it's just been, it's not as crazy and chaotic as people try to make it out to be. I freaked out on my first week, my freshman year when I had practice and class. But once I literally took a breath, calmed down, actually wrote it, planned out my whole semester.
Planned out the semester.
I think getting planned is I'm more of a visual. I like to see what I have to do, bam, check it out. I love scratching off stuff. You know, I completed that, bam, cool.
Sure.
So doing that really helped keep the structure and the focus of like my academics. So I had plans when to go to study table, when to go to meet with my groups, meet my teachers, whoever. It was just all written down, scratch it off, and I completed it. It's been great ever since.
Well, I can really see how that could have been challenging, but proud of you for getting through the first year. So, just wrapping it all up, correct me if I'm wrong about your feelings and opinions on this. So you feel academically, Miriam, we have done a good job of preparing you for the college courses, but culturally and kind of living life skills could definitely improve to better prepare you to be on your own.
Just a smidgy.
Okay, good.
But yeah, overall, I think Marion did a good job.
Good. Well, thank you so much for coming in, and I wish you the best of luck
Thanks so much.
for the future.
Take care.
Don't be a stranger. Come on in anytime.
I won't, Mrs. Kyle, I won't. I'm always getting up and leaving. Like, I don't know. I feel like I have to go.
Oh my god. It's not stopping.
What?
It's not stopping.
Did it work? Was it on video?
Yeah, it was on video, but now it's not stopping. Like, it won't stop recording right now. Like, it's still recording. And I don't know why.
Oh no, did it freeze up? Guys,